What's happening everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Jedi Survivor video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create Darth Vader's lightsaber in the game. I'm just going to say the usual disclaimer, which is please bear in mind that you can't exactly copy or recreate some lightsabers from the Star Wars universe in the game, simply because not all lightsaber parts in Star Wars' history are in Jedi Survivor, so you do have to mix and match the components with the materials in order to try and recreate an iconic lightsaber from the Star Wars series. So today we're working on Darth Vader's, and I'm going to show you two possibilities. I'm going to show you one which you can use if you do have the Rebel Hero lightsaber, and one which you can use if you don't. So for the first lightsaber, what you're going to do is you're going to select the Harmony emitter, and this is because it is the one which has the closest shape to Darth Vader's emitter in the game. Once you've selected the Harmony emitter, you want to select the Rebel Hero switch, because this is the closest one to Darth Vader's switch in the Star Wars universe. Once you've selected that, you want to select the Rebel Hero grip as well, because that is pretty much identical to Darth Vader's grip on his lightsaber in the Star Wars universe. And then for the pommel, you want to select the Rebel Hero pommel as well, just because it's the one that matches the lightsaber the closest. When you have this put together, you want to head on over to your materials, and your primary material wants to be Imperial Chrome. That's the one that I've found that best matches the lightsaber. The secondary material wants to be Plastoid Black, the accent also wants to be Plastoid Black, and the grip wants to be Plastoid Black as well. And I've left the condition as pristine because that's just how I like to keep my lightsabers, unless by changing the condition it closer matches a lightsaber we are trying to recreate. Once you've selected all of these components and the materials, this is the lightsaber you should have on screen. I think it's a pretty good recreation of Darth Vader's lightsaber in Jedi Survivor. Like I said, the emitter was the hardest part, because the rest of the lightsaber is basically Anakin Skywalker's, which is the Rebel Hero lightsaber in Jedi Survivor. You obviously can change the emitter to any you want. I just think the Harmony one matches Darth Vader's the closest in terms of shape and allows you to turn it into a darker material colour to closer match Darth Vader's. Now, if you don't have access to the Rebel Hero components for your lightsaber, I think the closest lightsaber I've made that matches Darth Vader's is as follows. I would stick with the Harmony emitter simply because it's the one that matches Darth Vader's emitter closest in shape. For the switch, I would use Serra Junda's switch, simply because the rest of the lightsaber is going to be quite dark in terms of material colour, where the Serra Junda switch allows a bit more of the sort of silvery alloy material to shine through. For the grip, I've gone with the Patience grip, and this is simply because you can see this grip has ridges which run along the hilt, which I think matches Darth Vader's the closest. It doesn't have sort of black strips and then silver still shining through, but because of the pattern on it, I think it's the one that matches it the closest. In terms of pommel, you can use any pommel you want. I couldn't really find one that sort of matched Darth Vader's. I went with the assembly pommel just because it's sort of plain. It's still a bit silvery, but it also has an accent of black, which I do quite like. I think it's good to have a bit of balance between the colours for the lightsaber. For the materials, I still went with a primary material of Imperial Chrome. For the secondary material, I still went for Plastoid Black. For the accent, I still went with Plastoid Black. And for the grip, I went with Plastoid Black still as well. If you equip the red lightsaber blade, this is the lightsaber you are looking at creating, which is the closest to Darth Vader's, in my opinion, if you don't have access to the Rebel Hero components. If you do have the Rebel Hero components, it helps a lot, because like I said, Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber is basically the same as Darth Vader's, apart from the emitters are slightly different, and the switch is a different colour as well. There are subtle differences, but in terms of this game, that's the closest you can get if you do have the Rebel Hero components for your lightsaber. I think I've done pretty well with these two lightsabers trying to recreate Darth Vader's in the game. Like I said, if you have the Rebel Hero components, it makes your life so much easier, because you can use a lot of those components to recreate Darth Vader's, and then you just simply add the Harmony emitter. Because of its shape, it closely matches Darth Vader's, not exactly, but it is close enough. If you don't have the Rebel Hero components, the lightsaber I've put together and shown you is the closest I could get to Darth Vader's, but like I said, not every single component from the Star Wars universe is in Jedi Survivor, so recreating some lightsabers is incredibly difficult, where recreating others is quite straightforward and simple, to be honest with you. But that is it for today's video. Please do let me know down in the comment section below if you'll be using this in the game, and let me know if you think I've done pretty good recreating Darth Vader's lightsaber in the game, and also let me know other characters you'd like to see me try to recreate. Make sure to smash a like on this video to show support for the game on the channel, and if you are new to the channel and you've enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to be kept up to date with all future Jedi Survivor content. But other than that, we'll see you in the next video.